The people that live here in Harrisburg, South Dakota, and the people that work for this company, they are the best of the best. Their work ethic is second to none, commitment to their communities and their families. They actually enjoy coming to work, and I enjoy leading them. When I first started talking about Chinese trade, 2016-17, we had started to run some promotions to compete because we were getting price pressure. Fast forward to 2019, business is not as good. Our unit quantity had gone backwards for the first year in many years. We surveyed our dealers, and we were shocked to find out that 80% of them had a Chinese line in their showroom. It was important to us early on, but it got more important as 2019 started showing us the numbers were going backwards. So we got very involved in the trade case, supplied a lot of information that we had, and helped form the AKCA, the American Kitchen Cabinet Alliance. And we got together as a group. We spent 2 to 3 years in building the case and in taking the case through the Department of Commerce and into the International Trade Commission. When we were successful and go into 2020 in the face of a global pandemic, our business in 2020 started to rebound. When I testified at the International Trade Commission in our trade case, and I spoke about our employees, I was very passionate about that, and that's an honest feeling that I have. The KCMA gave us that avenue to join with other manufacturers to take on trade. It's the most impactful event in the history of our company.
We know that China's getting even more aggressive and maybe even a little desperate with regard to some of their trade practices. When Showplace has a level playing field to compete in, they win. They get market share. They create more jobs.
If the tariffs were lifted, I think that would take a lot of jobs away from people that have been doing this for 30, 40 years. What they're doing is not right. They're trying to take all these jobs and just make a cheaper product. They should keep fighting it and not let China win.
A job like this is very important. It's reliable, it has good leadership, it's profitable, it's something that provides consistent income. It just gives that consistency and some security to life. Because of this job, my wife and I were able to buy our first house, which is something that we were hoping to do.
Being with the company for 23 years, I started when I was 15 years old. I started in the office just doing some clerical stuff. My parents were both part of the original crew that started Showplace. I've had a lot of jobs on the floor, into management. My wife's here, which is fun. Showplace truly to me is one big family.
We're 100% employee owned, which is very unheard of in our industry. It's huge. I mean, you have value in the company.
It just amazes me how much Showplace has offered us in the 23 years I've been here.
That has been really good with me. Like I say, I'll be able to support my family just with my income. I'm grateful, I'm thankful that I'm here.
I've worked at Showplace almost 5 years. It's been a great experience. I feel I'm living the real American dream. A lot of times you hear from people that if you work hard, it pays off. Showplace has proven that to me.
Everybody needs jobs, everyone has families. Showplace is one that they will go above and beyond to see where we can find product that is American made.
The jobs at Showplace are important for the community, growth opportunities, more housing, more businesses are coming in. Every year it gets bigger and bigger.
It's important for our politicians to know that they do need to stand strong against China and keep the tariffs implemented and what we can do to keep American jobs growing.
Just a great South Dakota business that continues to grow and expand, provide good paying jobs and opportunities for people here, not only in this community but in the region. The American government has to do more to make sure that the rules that are in place to ensure that countries around the world are all competing in a level playing field, that those rules are enforced.
I take a lot of pride in Made in the USA. We can compete on a level playing field with any domestic cabinet company in the country. But when China's involved, the competition isn't fair. If you walk out there at 4:30 and the cabinets are all in the truck, they feel good about what they've done today. And Americans made the product. They care about the product. I see that on our floor every day. There's an enormous amount of pride.